This is a short summary of the Revision Express, pages 124, 144 section on childhood language acquisition. So the book talks about beginnings, it talks about gestation, like the other books, how sensitive you are to language input when you're a small child. It then refers to lexical and semantic development, in other words, how we acquire our vocabulary and how we learn to use that vocabulary in sentences or utterances that make sense to others. Okay? So that's called lexical and semantic development. And they reference Aitchison, okay, talking about labelling, packaging and networking. So labelling is the process whereby we give names to objects. So each object has a specific word in our mind. Packaging is how we work out that there's a range of meaning attached to each word. And then networking is how we build those words into sequencing. And it's a really useful way to think of development. We label it, we package it, and we network it. So we give an object a name, we work out there's a range of meaning to that name, and then we network those names by building those words into sequences. Express talks about grammatical development, so obviously then how we're building those utterances. It looks at pragmatic development, which is a really interesting way to think of how we communicate. So once we've acquired all this language, once we understand meaning, how do we become competent communicators? So that's looking at items of communication like turn-taking, questions, how we interact with each other, and probably references Halliday's theories. Right? Brings us on to theories. Express also references the 4 theories and gives us a little bit of extra knowledge about the case of Jim, who was the child of the deaf parents. They felt he could learn well enough by listening to the television, but didn't. His linguistic development was retarded until he went to a speech therapist, and then he picked up very, very quickly. So his lad was there, but his lass hadn't fully switched it on. So he was ready for development, but the language acquisition support system wasn't functioning fully until he went to a speech therapist. So that adds an extra piece of very relevant information to the case study of Jim. And then finally, the book notes the importance of the caretaker language, that parentese, how do parents interact with children, and the impact of that interaction on their linguistic development. So that's Revision Express.